So we touch a null. Oh. Sephonie. It's beautiful, isn't it? So hungry, so alive. There's something terribly violent about living, something ruthless and sparkling. The taking and taking, the becoming. But in small moments we can strike a balance, in giving and taking, and seizing and yielding. Small deaths that fold into resurgent, gasping life. After all this, we're never going to be the same, are we? No, I don't suppose we will be. Team Tasty Fish. Team Tasty Fish. Alright, so we got some Atom Jimmies. What are they? I don't know why those are there. Unless we have to fill all those gubbins. Or we have a way to teleport things into it? Alright, so those are regular hard stones. Okay. Alright, what's with the goo? Is this another destroy it and it moves? Quite nothingness of null. Countdowns by 1 for each piece you place. At 0, spawns random cells nearby. Destroy when surrounded on all sides. Okay. Okay, well, we got a 4 long coming up. I'll get rid of that. What is this? Miracle born from the trio in 70s, like, moves down for each cell you place. When placed upon, destroys surrounding things and creates cells. Okay. So if I do this... Oh! Big money! But I can't place upon that one now, but that's fine. Also just try and destroy as many rocks as we possibly can. Fit anything else in there? Okay, the spots at the top determine where they where those things grow. I got it. Okay. I need a T piece to get in there. That green should do it. Okay. You don't gotta worry about that guy. Wait, one more, and then we could probably get both. If I have something with a 3 in it, awesome. All right. Beautiful. Big money, no whammies. I have no way to break into this round, but we'll work with it.
exactly what I was hoping for. I just don't know. Thought it'd be a better payoff on those reds. And I think we're good for what I can do here. I gotta remember we got the eraser thing now, too. I forget how to break these. 3 sides, okay. Okay, so hopefully I can get something 3 or 4 long in there to finally get rid of that. Perfect. Breaks a bunch of that up. Fantastic. Not entirely ideal, but doable. Crap, I played myself. Hanging out for later. Okay. Oh, the bacteria wipe stuff out as they're going, right? Although destroyed if placed upon, if I remember correctly. Yes, okay. I have no way to get down to that bottom one, though. Crap. Alright, well. We're gonna get nothingness at least once. If I block that, we're screwed, too. At least now we get to see what one of those does. Just gonna go for points, I guess. Well, I guess we could finally use an eraser to get in there. Just what if I can get like a single long one, we can. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That next red one, I can cram that in there. Okay. All right. Gone. All right. Didn't necessarily want to burn two, but. It's a miracle dream, but Sephonie? Uh-oh. Well, what is that? No, is that Mom? Oh, that's the energy drain. Captain, the energy pulse keeps coming. Sephonie Island, how in the world? It's not slowing down. I don't think we'll be able to observe the full brunt of the barrier's defenses. Impossible. How could the island generate this much energy? No more time. Starting the connection in 3, 2, 1. Wait, reverse the polarity. If the son of a bitch wants a power surge, let's give it a power surge. Are you sure that's safe? We'll hope they're underground by now. I'm sorry, Dr. Lund, but this is our best chance to save your daughter. Okay, reversing polarity. Amy, I'm coming for you. So we're getting blasted. That's annoying. A flash, a ringing, a whiteout. And then? How did it go again? Mom carried you inside from the garage because you had appendicitis again. No, that doesn't make sense. Maybe a fishbone was lodged inside your windpipe. The hospital was cool and air-conditioned. You slept for a long time. Ingwen and Rio came to check on you while you were sleeping. Ingwen held your hand briefly. This is like a scary movie, you remember her saying? It'll be over soon. Rio gave you a kiss on the forehead, then leaned back and smiled a bright, sunny smile that looked too big for his face. I'm not going anywhere, he said. They were the two kids from your school to show up. Nice of them. Amy? Sounds like your mom. Amy, are you awake? You used to hate it when she woke you up. Ah, but you did ask her to teach you how to cook today. Salmon. Mom? Mom, you say finally? Oh, thank God. Amy, she's awake. Call the doctor, please. After the United States Navy successfully disrupted the barrier surrounding Sephonie Island, the three shipwrecked researchers Amy Lim, Ingwen Lin, and Ryo Hayashi were found unconscious as though they'd washed up on the shore. Back in Taiwan, all three underwent emergency surgery to remove their malfunctioning onyx implants, and within days, they were all awake and recovering their strength. The trio were then transported to Illinois, USA, where they were debriefed at the Bloomington Labs. I think we might have gotten a bad ending. Like, I think we have to hit all of those points.
You will see each other at a conference or something?
What is it, Ingwen?
It's just, is this really all that will come of our research? A few bits of data be slowly processed for some food and drug conglomerates? Well, what did you expect, Ingwen? Scientific progress is rarely flashy. Remember the contract we discussed during briefing? Yeah, no, I'm sorry. But we were trying to do something bigger, weren't we? Something about a pandemic? Pandemic?
No virus, that was it, right?
Yes, Rio. No, do you remember it, Amy? Yeah, that sounds familiar, strangely.
It's coming down the line, in like 50 years or something. I'm not sure how I know that.
We have to go back there, don't we, to Sephonie? We have to finish the job. Amy, don't we have to tell someone? It's not gonna happen. What? Amy, what are you talking about? I'm sorry, Ingwen, but they're not gonna fit us up with Onyx right after it almost killed us. We're going back to the drawing board with that tech, plus the island just isn't safe with the energy barrier surrounding it. But it was different, wasn't it? It was different for us. Besides, isn't it worth the risk to save all those lives? I don't even know if we could save lives. That whole mission was a gamble to begin with, and now we're back here. What evidence do we have? You realize we'd sound like some kind of doomsday cult, right? Predicting a pandemic 50 years into the future? It just won't work. But, Rio...
Sorry, Ingwen, but I think Amy is right. We can't even explain this to ourselves. How can we explain it to anyone else? Maybe it's better this way. Maybe we were never meant to play God to hold the fates of so many people in our hands. Besides, the future isn't set in stone, right?
Maybe. Look, we all need to rest, I think. I don't want to fight about this.
Yeah, I miss Shinji. Maybe sometime down the line we should check back in about this stuff?
Yeah, no, you're right. Slipping away. I know that I felt feeling very strongly, but when I reach out, nothing's there. Maybe some memories are made to be forgotten.
Hopefully we get another go at it. Shortly after the Sephonie expedition, Ingwen resigned from her position at the lab, shifting focus to epidemiology policymaking in Taipei. Ingwen's girlfriend, Light, decided to settle in the USA long term. The two ended their relationship but remained close friends. Ryo was promoted at his lab, now overseeing his own group of researchers, who continue to cooperate with Amy's lab. They hope to find a use for the salvage data from the Sephonie expedition. He and Shinji managed to take out a mortgage on a new house in the Tokyo suburbs. Amy continues to publish new research on the findings related to the Sephonie data, particularly integration with neural networks. They contact various tech companies about potential forays into the consumer software market, and keep in touch with Ryo's lab. She is on track to one day to take her mother's leadership position at work, and is expecting a child.
So, that's what happened. Amy, Ingwen, Ryo, they came here, they changed me, they created this part of me. But then, our intimate connection was shattered, torn apart, and now...
Now I'm lost here, drifted, waiting to be made whole again, severed, not just from them, but from the entirety of my body. Will they ever return? How many years have passed since they left? And the virus, NULL. Is it too late? Got an achievement for linking with NULL, but... how they cranked that out in only 3 years blows my mind. Alright, well hopefully we'll get another crack at this. Maybe worrying less about the void and more about getting the miracle ones is going to be the key there. I think Anodyne 2 had multiple endings as well, so I'm not super worried. That totally screws my chances of getting that guy. Perfect. Should we go here? I can whack this in here. Beautiful. Coming up there, alright. Whatever. With all these coming up, I would be throwing erasers at all those, so it'll be kind of a pain in the ass. Wait, one more blue in there. Alright, yeah, that sounds actually better. Yeah, there we go. That's much better. Okay, cool. Good call, good call. So many Z's. Okay. I figure we can get a... Well, I can't get that in there either way. Oh, there we go. Big red. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Tie that together. We'll bust some blocks, I guess. Go ahead and fire it. I probably should have used one more eraser. Oh, whatever. This pile down here has turned into a disaster, and I hate it. That's annoying. Oh, shoot, the miracle's completely wiped. I can burn an eraser on it if I have to. So I'll probably have to. just underperformed. I may have played myself. And I'm out of erasers. I think this, I said, may also be host. Oh, that kind of worked out. All right. Okay, we got to the rotating stone point this time. Did a bunch of shenanigans. You have one eraser left, alright. Knock that down. Alright, so we got a solid link here, right? Right? Let's see what happens. So, it looks like there is no way that you can do it without getting blasted. Alright, alright. Luckily, the archive only show 3 of these steps. So we already saw this ending. Let's do the epilogue. How did it go again? Yep, appendicitis again. Yeah, it's the same ending. Alright. We tried. Definitely put in the effort. Shipwrecked, unconscious. Sound like weird Nostradamus, so we can't be doing that. Everybody's job proceeds. And they separate. But we'll see if the epilogue brings them back together. It's kind of a bummer. Yeah, we definitely put in the effort. And since it's a boss creature, I mean, if there is a way to beat it, the only thing I can think of is maybe it'll connect to the teleport thing like everything else did. Yep, all the same. Okay, well, sorry for those of you watching the live stream getting dragged through all like 5 or 6 attempts there, but I had to know. At least now, while watching the credits this many times, we can be absolutely certain who made this game. All 2 of them. But yeah, analgesic production is always good shit. Let us... Ooh, push forth. I should get some caffeine. Alright, another quick break, then we'll do the epilogue. There on the menu, and then that should unlock the ability to do the post-game stuff. Grr. Epilogue time. And then we'll do a little bit of exploring, but I don't... If it's taking too long for me to get to where I'm trying to get, I'm not going to keep you around all day for the full achievement hunt. But... it also kind of depends on how long the epilogue takes, so let's find out. Did I miss my train? Oh no, it should be here in a few minutes. Just a few minutes. Always another train, another transfer. Always alone, always nowhere. If you had to watch the epilogue to unlock the ability to actually win, I'm gonna freak, but here it comes. Wait, who is that on the train? Incredible. It's really you, isn't it? Sephonie. Oh, it's probably the trio. Oh, who am I? Yeah, sorry, I should introduce myself. Oh no, who are you? Maybe this is the other character they mentioned. My name is Gail Lim. I'm 26 years old. I live in the Badote region. It's where the Mississippi and Minnesota rivers meet in North America. The year is 2098. You want to know what I'm doing here? Of course. It's a bit of a long story, but I'm happy to explain. So I'd been curious about the Sephonie project for a long time, actually. I knew that my grandmother, Amy Lim, had been part of the secretive research expedition to a remote island. Something to do with early-stage onyx technology? It was all very romantic to me as a child, haha. But when I asked about it, she would usually joke around and change the subject. I'm guessing mask because the NULL pandemic happened? Eventually, her research helped lead to Nixa, a complex creative AI that's now popularly known as an internet search engine. Go figure. Old search engines prioritize scale and advertising, consequently funneling the user's curiosity and imagination into corporate-controlled boxes. Nix's search software is a lot more conversational than contextual. Lately, Nix has gotten fairly big in corporate itself, but in the early days I hear it was a helpful tool in the then United States of America's border abolition movement. I can stand a border abolition. It's quite the story itself, but I'll stay on task for the moment. Nixa. It's sort of like your child, isn't it? The AI is based largely on the data acquired here on Sephonie. That's the part that fascinated me most, the data collection on via Onyx link. I even got a developer job at Nixa to learn more, but no one seemed willing to talk about that core stuff. Too dangerous or not worth the trouble. In my spare time, I tried to recreate the original Onyx implant software from the Nixa search engine algorithms, but with none of the raw data from the original mission, I wasn't quite able to connect the dots. Ah, the NULL virus? Yeah, that's where I'm headed with all this. It did escape, as you predicted. I'm sorry to say life here on the island is in rough shape, and NULL is taking a heavy toll on the rest of the world as well. Grandma Amy, she died of NULL 98 complications a few months ago. She lived a long and full life, but still, it was hard. I was cleaning out a basement when I found an old password-protected hard drive labeled S. Sephonie, I wondered? Finally, a new lead. Shake everything in there. I reached out to Ryo Hayashi and Ingwen Lin. In light of the pandemic, I hoped they might be willing to help me unravel this mystery. I'm Shinji Masuda. Nice to meet you, youngster. Masuda-san, thank you for speaking with me. I was so sorry to hear your husband's recent passing. Aw. My deepest condolences for your loss. Oh, thank you, Gail. Did you know Ryo? You said your grandmother was on that expedition with them? I love the shirt with just the flexing guy. She was, and the labs continued to collaborate on bringing the Nixa software to fruition. But no, I never really knew him personally. They weren't exactly close. Makes sense. Ryo was always a bit cagey about the expedition. Really, I didn't think much of it all until later. Of course, I was worried about his physical safety, but it all happened so fast. They didn't even tell me what was happening until after he was already rescued. Oh, wow. But after he came back, he was different, I guess. What do you mean, different, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, sure, it was just a sort of energy, more talkative? Well, no, that's not it exactly, just more somehow. Sorry, I'm no poet, aha. He started to go to therapy, which I didn't expect. I didn't grow up with that sort of thing, but we actually went together for a while, too. Oh yeah, there was one particularly memorable session of couples therapy. Oh, did you make some sort of communication breakthrough? I don't really remember what we talked about. I think we were actually kinda agitated, but afterwards, without saying a word, he grabbed my hand and guided me away. I asked him where we were going, and he just said, "Hey, take it easy." And cackled as if that were a hilarious joke. We took the train in the wrong direction and ended up at an onsen, where we had a nice long soak. Later we ate soba noodles with duck and this surprising apple tempura. That was one of the best days. Apple tempura sounds good. Speaking with Shinji Masuda, I felt like I got to know Ryo a little bit. I wondered if my own grandmother had been similarly changed by her experiences on Sephonie. He also mentioned that Ryo would occasionally speak of Sephonie, of you, sort of like a person. I'd caught Grandma Amy doing the same thing once or twice, so this was fascinating to me. Unfortunately, Shinji didn't really know anything that would help you hack Grandma's secret hard drive. However, there was one more member of the Sephonie expedition.
What a dear you are calling this old lady. Are you with one of those college gay groups? We have a nice relationship with the younger generations here at this elders commune. You look gay.
No, I mean, yes, I'm gay. But it's actually called about the Sephonie expedition. I think I mentioned that I'm Amy Lim's grandchild.
Oh yes, I remember now. Well, isn't that something? Amy Lim's grandchild. I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you. Ms. Lin, this is a bit of an awkward question. But after the Onyx project, you shifted focus to epidemiology. The current NULL 98 pandemic has been linked with Sephonie Island. Did you somehow know about NULL?
Well, no one can predict the future, can they? Anyway, that was all a long time ago.
The only reason I ask you is, did my grandmother ever mention a hard drive? Might hold some sort of key to the pandemic.
I've done what I can regarding NULL 98, but no, Amy and I weren't in touch.
It's probably like tasty fish or something.
Gail, I'm feeling tired. Maybe we should talk some other time.
But whatever happened on Sephonie, none of them were able to talk about it. I should have been more sensitive. I'm sorry, Ms. Lin, we don't have to talk about the past.
That's a beautiful garden you're in. Oh yes, I love the peas, just like Mendel used in his genetics experiments, hee hee hee. You have a green thumb, Gail?
Me? Oh no, I'm a player killer, sadly. When my grandmother kept the garden, she used to feed me sweet peas and say, just like candy.
Oh, I mean, sorry. No, it's okay. You're talking about Amy, aren't you? Sounds like she was a good grandmother.
Yeah, she was.
The truth is, Gail, when we woke up after being rescued, none of us could remember clearly what had happened. I felt fleeting shards of emotion, excitement, love, intense connection. But they were all hazy and distant, like waking from a dream. In order to live my life without regrets, I had to let go. It was too painful to stay longing for whatever I'd lost, to expect all the pieces to one day fall into place.
I'm sorry. It sounds very difficult. To forget something that affected you deeply.
Yes, well, I didn't forget everything, I suppose.
No?
No, I remember our boat ride to the island. Rio got really seasick, so I decided to distract him by asking about his favorite vlogs. I was kind of scared of Amy at first. She was very, take charge.
I've heard that, haha, but I didn't really see that side of her as much.
Yeah, I saw different sides of her too, I think. Eventually. Oh, and I remember Rio pouting about our grilled fish dinner, huh? He hated fish.
Oh no, ha ha ha.
We had some sort of joke about it. It was really funny. What was it now? Oh yeah, we started calling ourselves Team Tasty Fish.
I called it.
Haha. I guess that's not much of a joke. You had to be there.
Ha ha ha.
Gail, I'm sorry I couldn't be more helpful.
Oh, that's okay if it's meant to be. I'll find a way.
Call me again sometime. Now that I'm older, maybe it's fine to think back on those strange times. I'd love to know more about Amy's life after Sephonie.
Yeah, I'd like that. Once again, I'd run out of leads. The NULL pandemic continued to claim its toll. In the wake of global uprisings and climate catastrophe in the 60s and 70s, the world had changed, as in the 2060s and 2070s. So look forward to that. Overall, we were cooperating well to stem the tide, and yet NULL was like nothing we'd ever seen. Still, I was glad to have connected with Shinji and Ingwen. Maybe all this was worth it, just for the opportunity to better understand Sephonie, and to connect with those people who had been important to my grandmother. But a week or two later, while looking into the hard drive again, something that Ingwen had said jumped out at me. Contents of the hard drive are encrypted. Please enter passcode. Team Tasty Fish. Password accepted. Grandma Amy's hard drive contained the full raw data dump from the Sephonie expedition. Much of it had never seen the light of day. With the data as reference, I was finally able to reverse engineer the link capability from modded Nixa software and embed it into a non-invasive peripheral. And, yeah, that's what we're doing right now, hee hee. So it's like a wearable, I guess. Now that you're all caught up, here's my plan. Based on the patterns of corrupted data, I believe that Grandma Amy, Ingwen, and Ryo experienced some sort of traumatic interruption while attempting to link with NULL. So now I get to do... I had to do the epilogue to get to the actual finishable fight. Damn it. Oh well. I want to finish what they started. I want to reintegrate the data links that were severed between you, my ancestors, and this island. Then perhaps we will finally be able to face NULL together. Are you ready? This is what I get for being stubborn. Oof. Can I head out? Nope. Alright, for real this time. We've definitely had plenty of practice. Sephonie, let's link. We got more miracle gubbins too. This time. Cool. So I'm gonna leave that relatively open, because we can use that to just wipe. Alright. So one popped, but that's fine. See what's coming up there. Go ahead and fire that one off. Alright. I guess that's as ideal as that's gonna get. Let's break some more shit. There's no ships on the way to break this. Oh, what's up, Cat Chunky? This is about, or Kit Kat Chunky, I'm sorry. That's the first part. It's a puzzle game and also a 3D platformer. We're in the puzzle part, obviously. This is actually a repeat of the last puzzle of the game that got interrupted. Long story short, you play as a trio of scientists. They find this weird island with weird creatures, which is apparently also sentient. And you have this device in you that lets you link with the creatures with this block puzzle format, and that unlocks new blocks to use later, hence why some of the blocks on the side there have, I don't know why I'm pointing at the monitor. Well, actually, my hand is kind of pointing in that direction, but like next to the camera there, they have like little pictures of, well, you can't see the pictures of the creatures, but names of creatures that I've found and gotten more blocks from, so you have more options to put the puzzles together. And you want to put together as many blocks as you can, and then you have to, I think, manually clear to get the points from them. And eventually, like, once you fill the bar at the top there, you get a full link. And the regular creatures are easier. There's 5, like, harder to beat ones that you need to get extra powers for the platforming parts. Because you have to jump around different caves and stuff in the island to find the creatures to get the pieces. And the whole thing is winding up to trying to help the island stop a virus from escaping from it that's going to basically cause a different panini. And spoilers, we didn't actually pull that off, but then one of their descendants came back to take care of things. So we are taking care of things. And like these different blocks on the screen do different things. Like these rocks I can break. The ones that are counting down will just screw up everything around them to different colors if I let them go. These green ones I can surround on 3 sides to break. The purple ones I can break with 4. And then the atom-looking ones, if I place something on top of them when they're actually in the grid, that makes a block of 9 of the color that I put on top of it. But like a lot of the different creatures have different special things that complicate their interactions. Alright, I feel like probably the best bet. Like there, those 2 are surrounded on the 3 sides, so we popped them. I'm gonna go big red there, although now that blows my... Yeah, let me get this one first, because otherwise it's gonna blow my chance at the other ones. Green that out, alright. That takes care of the countdown one. And then if we read that guy... I lost a couple for it being on the corner there, but that's fine. And then that one exploded, which was a little annoying, but... we're still doing better than we were earlier. Push it. Alright. How can you grow a vesicle that's already surrounded? That's just dirty. do that one. Don't do that one then. It's not gonna give me anything, so... yeah, we'll go with that. Oh. Put it on the right spot. Gonna burn an eraser just so I could do that. Link those two up. Roll it. And we got two white notches there, so I think we'll be all right. It's just got complex. At this rate, I could probably take a couple dissolutions. I don't want to leave that open so we can get that guy in a second. All right. Trying to see if there's any rocks I can break. Not really. Pop that. Go red. Yeah, much better. I say if the apocalypse happens on the rest of the board, but whatever. Well, we got 3 erasers, so maybe we just go ham here. I guess we just didn't quite make goal. Whatever, we're pretty close to Link, so... I'm less worried about it now. There we go. Link complete. Let's see if I can't pad it out any further, but... yeah, just go for it. We did it! We did it! We linked with Null! Sephonie? Hopefully it was worth it. Boofa doofa. Oh, well, this got weird. I searched for God in the space between particles. But all I found was my own body. My body, which exerts force. I feel like that might be bad. My body, which reflects light. My body, which in an instant will be gone. See ya. Already, so many of us are gone. I think it was confirmed that at least some of the life on the island was extraterrestrial, so... I thought I wanted to understand it all. But for now... just let me hold you. Is that Sephonie, or is that like the old trio? Or is that NULL? There's Sephonie. Okay, it is the old trio. I mean, I guess, what with the data, I brought all three of them sort of back with me. Orb.
Gale, I can feel. I can feel everything again.
That sounded like a good noise. From Sephonie Island, Gale traveled back to Taiwan. There, they gave blood samples to and helped explain Onyx link data to NULL researchers. Within months, a global network of scientists had developed a NULL 98 vaccine. It was made freely available worldwide. Alright. We did it for real this time, I think. I hope. I don't want to have to repeat this 4 or 5 times. I like this history of photos, though. Mini pumpkins? Those are definitely grapefruit. Somebody moved the sign. I am here for grass growing up between street bricks. Or just walkway bricks. Regardless, nature finds a way. Oh, I forgot to paste that I was going live onto Discord. Oh well. I know the one Discord I'm on, I'll get the notifications from when the archives go up, so that's fine. Okay, that's some sort of pit fruit. I was going to say, I guess a nectarine? It's white enough flesh to look like an apple, but yeah, then you see the pit sticking out of the one bit, so... Oh, I love both those buildings, but that top one especially. That's amazing. Oh, just rub that brutalism all over me. Yeah, I think I'm going to cut the archive version down to just the first attempt and the, just one of the, actually getting the link and failing deals for that. That way we can just tack this onto the end and shave off like a good 30 or 40 minutes. It was probably about 30. Hey, it's my birthday month. What are the deadlights? I don't think I've ever looked into them. Also, that poor snow-covered CRT. Bring it back to life. You could fix that. Probably. Wow, you made it to the end of Sephonie. Thank you for the gift of your time. We hope that leaves you with some interesting thoughts and feelings to ponder in the days to come. Mostly ones I already agreed with. Context for this play in the future. The initial outbreak and quarantines of the COVID-19 pandemic occurred not too long into the development cycle of Sephonie. I kind of figured that. Well, I knew that, but I kind of figured that had an influence. This, of course, influenced the story and themes of the game. What is the world like now? What does our generation pass down to you? Kind regards from the past. By the way, you can now return to your original save and use return to surface from any area. You may find something new hidden on the island surface. Furthermore, you can now play as Gale in any post-game save. Don't forget to check out Bubble Adventure in the settings menu, too. Oh, and you can move the camera freely in screenshot mode, as well as place new characters. Okay, that's cool. So they basically just added a whole photography minigame.